Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Global markets turned cautious as President Trump raised US tariffs on imported steel and aluminum from 25% to 50% effective. June 4, 2025, triggering a risk-off mood. Bitcoin ETFs saw a notable outflow from the biggest fund, even as cumulative spot volumes in US-listed Bitcoin vehicles surpassed 40% of total trading volume. At the same time, Bank of America warns the US dollar may slide further this summer, a trend that could favor gold and Bitcoin. Analyst Weston Nakamura points out that long-term Japanese government bond yields now move Bitcoin more than tech, shares a shift that traders should watch. In London, IG Group will open spot crypto trading on June 3rd through a partnership with Uphold, marking the first FTSE-listed broker to let retail customers trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and 36 other tokens directly. Meanwhile, Hong Kong-based Re.Pay teamed up with Circle's new payment network to enable direct crypto to Brazilian real transfers, aiming to cut costs and time. Talos continues to onboard traditional asset managers, controlling $18 trillion in funds, providing the infrastructure that bridges TradFi with crypto. On the policy front, the IMF has asked Pakistan to explain its plan to allocate 2,000 megawatts of power for mining and AI centers amid electricity shortages. Corporate Bitcoin stashes keep growing. Japan's Metaplanet acquired an additional 1,088 coins, raising its holdings to 8,888 BTC, worth over $900 million. GameStop entered its own treasury play last week, buying 4,710 BTC for $500 million in US dollars. New Hampshire and Arizona passed Bitcoin reserve bills this spring, while the OCC confirmed US banks may custody and trade Bitcoin, boosting institutional confidence. Prices across altcoins show signs of stabilizing after profit-taking. Ethereum and Solana are consolidating below key resistance, and XRP faces pressure unless it reclaims the $2.22 zone. Dogecoin sits on critical support near 19 cents and could test lower targets without a clear bounce. Pseudonymous analyst Plan D maintains that Bitcoin could reach 340,000 if it holds a cup and handle base between 91 and 100,000. Arthur Hayes expects money printing in Washington to drive Bitcoin toward 250,000 within months. Security remains in focus. Fraudsters impersonate security firms, stealing over $244 million in May and planting evidence to frame victims. BitMEX blocked a Lazarus Group phishing scheme, and Taiwan's BitoPro likely lost $11 million in a hot wallet hack. Wintermute reports that post-Pectra malicious Ethereum contracts attempted to drain wallets at no profit. Ross Ulbricht of Silk Road fame received 300 Bitcoin in a donation and raised nearly $2 million through auctioned prison relics. Regulators weigh in as SEC Commissioner Pierce reminds memecoin investors not to expect protection, while the SEC flags legal issues for new Ethereum and Solana ETFs under the Investment Company Act. Technology moves continue too. Elon Musk's new XChat claims Bitcoin-style encryption, but skeptics argue Bitcoin uses signatures, not encryption. Proponents call for a DeFi dark pool-style DEX to conceal liquidation points from predators, like maneuvering Lara Croft through a booby-trapped temple in a mid-90s game. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready. This podcast is automated by artificial intelligence and is for information purposes only. Nothing stated constitutes legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.